Oh, there we go. You could motivate it, no? Staring at it.
Yeah, but don't put this on.
Hey!
Okay.
That was good, guys.
Let's do the intro of the video.
Welcome back to Model Hot Seat episode number 6. We got 2 artists here today. Introduce yourself, guys.
My name is Piratheep, known as WildRabbitEnt Entertainment.
My name is Sandrin Victor Kanasamy, and I'm known as Raavanan Senthi.
Why
are you dying? Why is my name so funny?
No. It's not that. You know why it's funny? Because I was like, my name is Piratheep as WildRabbitEnt Entertainment, and he did the exact same thing. I was like, my name is Sandrin as Raavanan Senthi.
I have a big question for you.
Who?
You.
Me, okay.
Why do you have WildRabbit Entertainment? Is that your horoscope sign?
No, it's not. No. The funny thing is, a lot of people actually ask me, why Wild Rabbit? I have to give full credit to my cousin, because initially, before it became Wild Rabbit Entertainment, it was like a photography thing. My cousin was like doing photography, so he was taking photos and whatnot, and he's the one who thought of Wild Rabbit. He gave me an explanation where, okay, I don't know if you guys seen the Manny Pacquiao commercial. Okay, in that commercial, it pretty much says, what's your inner wild rabbit? Which means, like, what is that inner destination or that goal that you're trying to run towards?
Ah.
That's what a wild rabbit means.
Okay, got it.
So when he said that, I'm like, okay, yo, I'm sold. Like, that's sick. And then I guess like that just kind of fell off with the whole photography, and then it just became entertainment.
What is your sign?
My sign? Chinese oracle. I think it's a goat.
A goat. Do you know yours?
I don't even know.
I think I'm a rat.
I
I got the worst one.
Why did you say it like that?
I'm a rat, yeah.
Okay, so the reason we have both of you guys here today sort of is about the short film that you guys produced.
Yes.
And when is that coming out?
January 30th. The reason why we're releasing it in the evening is because it really it's about the mood of the film. In the film, like the whole thing is taking place at night. It all happens in one day.
Yeah, from the teaser I saw, it was like a dark mood.
Yeah, exactly. So
kind
you
of
gotta
feel.
be in that vibe. So
is that like the entire short film is like that
Yeah,
vibe?
it's very dark.
Very
It's
dark.
all in like one situation.
Okay.
Right? And to be honest, to watch that film, it has to be like dimmed out or like dark. You don't have to have surround system.
Wow.
Like for
we put some heavy,
heavy
sound. We
Like
did a
sound
lot of
engineering?
post-production sound.
Ooh. And I guess a good question is, how did you guys all meet? Like you especially, like.
Okay, I can answer that.
He's like, thank God. He's like, you answer that.
Because initially I had this script, to be honest, in mind. Like it was just an idea of like I'm not gonna tell you the story, but it's about 2 guys having to. Like they go on this journey in a certain situation, and there's things that like happen that are kind of unexpected. And I had this vision of like 2 guys going into like a motel, or some bad situation. Not that kind of vibe,
Okay.
but like 2 guys, like there's a situation in a grimy looking motel, and I was just like, okay, and I took that idea, wrote a little script on it, and I was just like, oh, who could play this? Initially, I wasn't even supposed to be on it. I had other people in my mind, to be honest with you. And nothing really worked out, and then I saw his video.
It's for the gun tap around the Kararasa like teaser.
Yeah, but didn't you call yourself Raavanan in there?
No, is it?
Oh, Raavanan was a Rolex Rosati and video thing.
Yeah. So that's where I first saw him. And
Wait,
then
how did you see him there?
No, sorry, that's when
Oh,
I
like you
first
mean saw him on
screen.
On screen.
Exactly. And then when I wrote the script, I was like, okay, who could I put in? And then I saw that video, and he plays a pretty deadly gangster. His acting stood out to me because it felt a bit more raw. And I was like, okay, yo, like I can see this guy playing a pretty deadly role. We messaged on IG. And then
Love at first sight, guys.
I'm like, yo, are you interested? And this guy quickly was like, I'm on board.
So it's easy.
He was easy. He was easy to get. No, I was even like, to be honest, I wanted to meet him, and I was like,
I'm a hoe, yeah. Keep it like that.
It's too easy, man. Too easy. If anyone else wants to. No, but to be honest, we met up at Wild Wings. We talked about it, and this guy was so into it. He's like, okay, yo, this is like something that's gonna like, I guess, elevate him to.
And you guys clicked as in like vibing.
I was so nervous at first.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
like I'm not
nervous.
that sugarcoat. I was so nervous at first to
Okay.
meet this guy. Right? But when I see it, I'm like, yo, this kid looks too scary to me. I don't know how.
This was about 2 years ago. You said you met him.
No.
Last
year.
Oh, okay.
This film was like it was done in June.
Yeah.
And now we're releasing it now.
Yeah.
So a lot of challenges, I'm assuming.
Yes, a lot of challenges.
All right. So talking about challenges, what were like 3 challenges you faced and 3 challenges you faced as an actor?
Okay, so as a producer, because I produced and directed as well, when it comes to making a film, you are only, I guess, available to certain funds, right? Like you have certain funds to work with. It's a low budget film, and for us, it's like okay, once everything's rented out, you pay all your actors, you get all of them to come on set. It has to be done that day, right? So for us, it was more of on set challenges more than post production, all that stuff. Like that comes after, but on set, if that doesn't go well, then you're gonna have a lot more challenges in your post production work. We actually booked out a full motel.
Wow. Okay.
Right, so they gave it for a decent price because that place was barely any business anyway. So but to be honest, they're just like okay, I'll take the whole building, just pay us extra a little more. I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that happened, which was fine. That was no issue. But we arrived there on the first day, and there was already a dead body.
Yeah,
on the first floor. Someone died in
like suicide.
No. Like
I don't know.
it was basically a body that was rotten for 2-3 days inside the.
So he probably killed himself or
OD'd on something.
Freaky.
Yeah. So when we arrived there, we're like, oh geez, it's starting off like this, okay. And we didn't know if if it was safe to shoot in that area.
It's like it set the vibe for your.
Yeah, it did.
100%.
I'm like,
yeah, 100%. It worked out, and then. I remember, I think he came on set and he didn't know that it was going to be like this. But okay, that was one, the dead body.
Okay.
The second, I would say, would be we had certain issues when it came to certain crew members not really wanting to cooperate or start like demanding things. And those things happen on set. You just got to know how to deal with it, right?
Yeah.
For me, I'm used to that because I've done a few short films and I know how to deal with people. But it sucks when other crew members don't know how to deal with it and it just... Now they're fighting,
and it becomes toxic.
And now I'm just like I have to now make sure both of them are okay because I need this film done today,
right?
And I can't have you guys acting as kids about it,
right?
When you got to look at the bigger picture at the end of the day. Like not everyone on that set is gonna have the same passion and vision as the director or producer or even the actors, right? 100%.
Can I see my 3 now?
Three.
Okay, one of them was that. Where we had complications with
with our crew members
and things like it was hard. Like for us, we both understood like our time is super valuable to each other because at the end of the day we're still trying to produce a short film, right? And with whatever we put money into this as well,
exactly,
right? So I'm trying to deliver my best. He's trying to deliver his best. So everyone else has to cooperate as well, right? Another one challenge was that working in this guy's perspective is a little different because I had to come out of that Tamil side of acting.
That was what you're used to.
Yeah, and that was like a big challenge for me, but I liked it. Right, but it was really hard. This guy looked at me. He's like, "Bro, like, you gotta listen to me. You gotta get out of that mentality and be yourself."
He was doing it like I guess how he would do it in other films. I'm like, no, this is like a raw script. Like you have to be in the role.
Right.
Like I can't look like you're faking, or people are gonna be like, oh, like this guy's just.
It can come off on camera very clear that you're not comfortable in the role.
Yeah. Right.
So you said the shoot was 2 days?
One day,
12
hours.
Wow, so how long?
Yeah, it was 12, right?
12. On the
12 hours?
Yeah.
You did the whole short film. How long is the short film?
13 minutes.
13 minutes.
Yeah. Third one was me driving blind. That was a really tough one as well.
You did.
Oh, in this short film?
I forgot because the thing is he didn't wear glasses.
I don't own contacts.
Can you see me?
But yeah.
So there's a scene in there that you're driving.
Yeah.
And you just forgot your glasses that day?
No, I had my glasses. I just
but in the beginning of the film, he never had
the glasses. So he had to. Oh.
So literally he had to have blind.
I never wear glasses when I act.
Couldn't you have just sat in the driver's seat and got away with the footage? No.
No, but the thing is, You have to watch the film.
You have to watch the
understand.
film to understand.
Seri, how was your experience working with?
Okay,
Oh,
ask
You
him.
you go for this.
Okay,
no, each of you guys are doing this. No, oh, you wanted to go
No,
I
first.
wanted to go first. I want to hear this.
Oh, okay.
He's the
So,
one, he's the one that
Based off my answer,
Yeah.
he's gonna
No,
go up or down. I've never really complimented him. Initially, like even when he acted in the film and it came out or whatever, he's like, "Yo, how did I do?" I'm like, I can't really tell until I put it together. That's just how I work.
Right.
And there's a scene in this movie where it's literally 30 seconds to 45 seconds just on his face. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but there's a lot that goes on in that scene. But the camera's only focused on him. I was like, "Hey man, listen, you have one take and this is the biggest shot. Just kill it, you know?" So, and literally, that was one take. He did it in one take. And there was a lot of emotion in there. And after seeing that scene, to be honest with you, after seeing that, when I'm like, okay, I see this guy's drive. I see this guy's passion. And I know this guy wants to be a big actor. You know what I mean? And he's killing it. Like, he actually killed that scene. Bro, like, I see a big future for you.
Do you want to, like, cry right now? Like, can we see
I do. No, honestly, I do.
Can we see some fake tears? Let's see your acting skills right now. No,
It's true. It's true.
coming. It's
honestly,
coming. I
like,
can see it.
It's true. No, but to be honest, like, it was after I saw that scene is when, like, because the whole time, because I'm in the film too. I'm usually never in movies. I'm always behind camera. So there was a situation where I had to be in it. And so for me, I couldn't notice because I'm focusing on myself too. You know what I mean when I'm acting?
Yeah.
But that part is when I was like behind camera and it was just him. And I was literally coaching him.
Yeah.
So when the scene was going on, obviously we muted those out, but I was coaching him in the background, like, hey, this is what's happening, that's what's happening. And he's hearing it from a distance and he's acting it all out all in that one frame.
Oh, nice.
And when I saw that, I was like, okay, yo, this guy has something. And if he keeps going with it, he'll definitely like he'll definitely be a big
For
big,
sure,
big
he's
actor.
very talented.
Because
So-
that's his main passion, man.
So I want to ask you a question. So what I heard from him is that you're nervous at the start and whatnot, right?
I am, because for me, like, why I'm nervous is because I don't want to screw it up for anybody. You know, like I'm passionate about acting, right? And I never want to disappoint anybody.
Right.
Every time you retake it, you're losing your momentum.
You do, yeah.
You do.
Usually the
Right?
first time is where
First time
you have
is
all
where
that
you
energy. Yeah, your
Go at
mindset's
it,
where
right?
it is,
Mindset's at it.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is, I try my best to get back into that momentum. I try my best to never disappoint anybody, any director.
Did you go to school for this, or
No,
is this
no.
Just me.
you just pick it up?
naturally.
Yeah, and you naturally have a passion for
Yeah.
it. You were nervous at the start.
Yeah.
What are some of the steps you take to get out of that zone?
To get out of that zone, if I'm really nervous, I really think about my past, right? What I went through to get here, right? What did I tell to myself, like, when I was in university, like, you know, like, I'm doing this, like, you know, degree right now, and that's for my mom, and like, what am I gonna do, like, for myself? And you know, like, I think my dad was like a great, like, he was into acting so much, right? He used to watch a lot of movies, and you know, like, I wanted to, you know, have him in my heart while I like act and stuff, right?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, like, I'm here today, and I'm grateful for everything. So here, like, if I want to be the best out there, and I want people to know me as a versatile actor, just give it my all, and not think about, like, you know, what's gonna happen next. Think about what's gonna happen now.
Oh, that's very inspiring.
Yeah. So that's what makes me get out of my nervousness, and you know, I really want to kill it, and I want to make sure everybody knows my name, and I, you know,
You're doing it for yourself. Yeah.
I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it first. You know, my dad up there. So I'm happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, at least you're using that as some kind of
100%.
inspiration. Yeah. In terms of our Wild Rabbit Entertainment here, how was it working with him?
Yeah, it's like a relationship talk in here. So,
Yeah, get comfy, yo. Let's hear this.
So when I like first seen him, I was just like damn, this is Wild Rabbit. Damn, like you see, like, yo, like a samba figure, like it's like damn, like this is Wild Rabbit. This is someone I want to work with. The fact that like I messaged him and this guy messaged me back and he wanted to meet up with me, that was like a big honor for me.
Yeah.
Right? And seeing his work and all that, it's very raw. It's very different. It's unique. And like the vision he had is something that I want to be a part of as well. Right? But working with him actually elevated myself in acting, and actually like elevated in a way that I'm able to say confidently the fact that like I am different from the other actors, and only a like people that are big fans of like unique vision and thinking would follow my page. Those are like my truest like fans of like film industry. And this man put me on the spot, like put me in the light for that,
Right.
you know, and that gave me that extra confidence. But this guy himself, like I look at him as like a bigger brother when it comes to this film industry. Right, so every time we link up just to talk about stuff, it's always about movies, always about like future projects or whatnot. But we also talk shit to each other. It's like it's natural.
So it got to a point where it gets into personal relationship conversations too. Got to that point. So it like he just said, it did start off as like a formal thing.
Yeah.
And it was like a more respecting kind of thing. Yeah, it was. But then once we kind of broke out of it, and I think what helped is because me and him were both in the video together. Yeah. And if you see us in the film, we're literally bickering like brothers. You know what I mean? So
is that the roles you guys
no, but it's not. It's not actually.
Man.
It's not. That's why. That's how I'm about to give it away. But I was like, no.
Trying to get something out here from my fans here.
The reason why I guess I worked with them is because I did see that passion. From compared to all these other talent, I'm not saying all these other talent people are bad. I gotta say this to you guys a bunch of times. Your work is amazing. You guys are actually creative in your own way, which is and I actually enjoy watching creative content done by our talent community. 100%.
What do you think about my content?
It's hilarious.
It's actually really
nice.
Funny.
Really?
I really like it.
You know what for you is like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd have like, cause I've watched all these like I guess content creators come in, and then I think you just sprouted out of nowhere, bro. Like you just came out of nowhere and started putting shitload of content and putting all these model shoots. I'm like, who is this girl? And then I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And I'm like, okay, you're doing your thing, whatever. Yeah. And there's like David Bill and all these other people coming on your shows. I was like, yo, like, okay, cool, whatever. And then who is this girl? You said it was
like our like friendship just developed over time when we started.
Oh, you guys are done talking about me?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were going back to this.
Yo, keep talking about me. Yo. No, we're talking about me still.
Okay, so let's talk about you.
Okay, so another question.
What do I say? Thank you for the opportunity.
I would like to be honest, like I didn't know that a lot of people that are on Instagram just watch it on their own because it's just Instagram, their account, like they don't want to show it to anybody or whatnot. They just want to personally have it. They don't want to show it to their family members. I highly suggest, even though it's a very like highly what's it called?
R-rated?
R-rated, not R-rated, but
mature,
it's like it's just the language.
It's mature content.
Like mature, it's very mature content.
In terms of mature content, what can we expect?
The swearing, like the situation, violence, and whatnot. It won't be suitable for kids or anything like that.
Okay, so kids do not watch it.
Kids do not watch it because I don't want to give off the wrong influence. Mm-hmm. But I would say to share with your parents as well to show that this is what some Tamil kids could do nowadays.
So that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, what's sort of the genre of this short film?
It's like a dark,
like murder,
dark thriller,
thriller,
violent thriller type of thing.
It's just a very raw situational story.
So it's about a Tamil kid?
Not a Tamil kid. Not a Tamil
kid. Well, he's a main guy, so it's not about a Tamil kid. We're not focusing on it it's about a Tamil dude, but the people playing is Tamil people.
Okay. So you can find the video on YouTube and Vimeo, and the link will be in your bio, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay, so on both your pages. Anyone else?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are going to share it. So, we want people to share the link and whatnot.
Okay.
And it'll be on her bio as well. Yeah.
I'm being forced. I'm joking. Her
bio as well.
No, it'll be there. Yeah.
And
there, like I was talking to Pradeep the other day. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna market this in some way, right? He's like, how? Right? I'm like, I'm gonna message each person, right? But seriously, I'm comparing our Canadian Tamil community to the UK Tamil community entertainment culture. Mm. They're so united in a way. Everyone support each other. Yeah. You don't even have to say a word. It's like this person releasing it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna market it easily. I'm gonna share it easily, right? Like it's in a way. It's just like their community is so beautiful. Like if one person releases a song like MC Sai, Rati, Sai Siva, or Achu. Or Boston, like TF Production.
Yeah, we get it.
Right?
Even I love this funny
Sorry, like
அப்படியே 10க்கு மேல
I
சொல்லிட்டாங்க.
know.
10க்கு மேல சொல்லிட்டாங்க.
You'll be good at the game we're gonna play soon. Why do you think people here in Canada are not as supportive then?
Not as supportive, it's just like not as united.
Not as united.
Right?
Yeah, no, I know there's a lot of obviously creators and people in that industry who, especially in Toronto, who definitely support it. But I guess what he's trying to say is not as impactful.
I do. Right? It's a sad truth, but it is the goddamn truth.
As content creators.
Yeah, as content creators, like we go through a struggle that you do not understand. Right? It's not easy, but
there's a good platform to say this though. Definitely.
So it's basically what it is.
So just
share, subscribe, follow us.
Follow Raavanan Senthi.
Follow WildRabbitEnt.
Can you guys
stop?
Yo, stop! This is his style, guys.
Raavanan Senthi.
I told him to put his button, but he doesn't do it. But initially, like, we wanted to promote the film because obviously it's an artsy independent type of film, and those type of films are kind of hard to market, to be honest with you, because people like comedy shorts and all that stuff. So we just wanted a way to for our project to kind of get out there or kind of be exposed. And we initially we thought of you and we're like, hey, you know what? We saw this hot model seat that you're doing, and I'm like, yo, this is a sick like this is actually a dope idea because this is all only done in Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like literally people in Hollywood, like they take interviews of like obviously stars and directors and whatever, and no one actually does it here.
Aww.
No one even does it in like I don't even think in our community, even in the UK, I don't think you even do it there.
Yeah, I just started off this as something fun.
But this can lead into something big.
No, and I've seen it
100%.
grow to something like that too, where we're giving like a platform for independent artists to showcase their work.
There we go.
Soon you guys will be dancing here, but
It's not happening.
his face.
Is this? Do we have at least a wide of this so we can take his feet? It's a big boy statement.
Alright, so guys.
Yeah.
I want to have a fun concept here going.
Cool.
So we're going to play a game, okay?
Yeah.
And we got spicy wings while we play the game. So technically, you're going to be answering some of these questions while you eat wings.
So apparently, it's the spiciest wings that All Stars has. So yeah, I don't know why I did this to myself. I have no idea why.
He wanted to do a spicy food challenge, so he's going to get one today.
I wanted to do the ramen noodles, but then we just decided to pick another dish.
Another spicy.
Is there a reason why you didn't choose it?
I don't know. I just didn't have time. But this is on the way, so.
Alright, so.
It looks like she's giving us
Yo,
poison.
it's not. This looks very soft, Joe. Like.
Back a bit.
It's a 5 alarm. It looks like that. It's the sauce that they put on it. Okay.
5 alarm.
So go ahead.
It's a lot worse than suicide.
Do you guys have a preference on which piece you like when it comes to wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, which one do you like?
I like this one.
Oh, me too. Okay,
I love the flats.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a
Everyone
problem today. No, some people actually like the other one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know.
You like that one?
I like my flats.
They're weird. You like your flat.
Okay.
I love my flats. I love my
Okay,
flats.
so we're all eating this. We're all
Alright,
eating
okay, so
this.
go ahead. Take your flat.
This looks dead.
No, well, I'm just gonna.
No, take the most sauciest one.
Oh, yeah.
What do you like?
Is that covered?
I'm not nervous at a
I'm
crash.
scared if I eat this, I'm gonna fart. I'm not. So
Do
if
it
it
on
happens,
camera.
it happens. Wait, are you eating it?
No, it's fine.
Relax.
You guys can keep going. Okay, so pretty much.
Shoot each other.
So how should we do
Dude, we
this?
don't have milk, bro.
She just wants to kill us, bro.
Ah. You guys have work tomorrow, right? So you guys will be in the toilet for half the time.
To do this, just do it where you ask one of us the question, and if we lose, then ask the other person. If he answers more, then he
Yeah,
wins that
whoever
round.
answers the most properly.
Bro, what are you doing right now, bro? What are you doing? Why did you do that?
I licked it.
Bro, what did you? Bro,
Yo, you're acting. You're such a good actor.
Really?
Yo.
is that bad?
You
Yo, why did you lick it, bro?
It gives a kick.
That was a short camera. Like, oh.
You're doing a test trial.
No, because I wanted to use my right to like bang my leg.
So Virginia,
I'm
keep going.
scared for my life.
So I'm gonna take turns. So I'm gonna ask you first.
So we're not getting milk, eh?
So first, I'm gonna ask you. If you can't do the 3 things, he gets to steal it. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like that because
Okay,
that's how
bro.
you usually play this game.
Alright, cheers.
Wait, what?
Cheers.
Cheers.
I can't believe I decided to do this.
I think you guys are acting. Okay, so for Piratheep, name 3 ticklest places.
Armpit, stomach, and feet.
Oh, good. Got that point.
Your answers are pretty good. I can't even top that.
Raavanan Senthi.
Yeah.
Name 3 places to hide money. Go.
Closet, your shoe, and
What did you
They're
do?
done. So he didn't get a point there. Name.
Jacket. I can steal it, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, go. Oh, wait, hold
Doesn't
on.
even know the game.
I know. I don't even know my
Doesn't
own
even know
game,
the
yo. Okay, so name 3 places to hide money.
Oh, pocket, hat.
Okay, they both.
we both failed.
You
I said closet and shoes.
You guys just don't want to give away where you hide your money. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what
Yeah,
Can't say that.
I know. Name 3 things you pick with your fingernail.
My fingernail, my nose, my belly button, and my teeth. There you
Okay,
go.
you got it.
You know what?
Belly button.
Teeth.
Teeth?
Yeah, fix the teeth.
Should we do it too?
Yeah,
Okay,
you
fine.
Yeah, my ear. Oh, I could said my ear.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say your ass crack.
Okay. Name 3 nicknames for
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Stop putting down the that.
Can I get some napkins, please?
Guys, this is your spiciest wings?
I don't know.
Are you serious? Try mutton curry, bro.
Shut
Okay,
up,
die,
my
yo.
It tastes good though.
Okay, paper behind you for you.
Sandy has a sensitive belly, isn't it? Let me take one more.
Yeah.
One more. What do you mean one more?
I can
Beast,
finish,
bro. He's a beast.
I can finish this stuff.
Wait, I can drink. Why down?
Okay.
No, you lose then.
You lose.
What's the question?
Name 3 places you can lick yourself.
Hands, fingers, nose,
Okay.
and chin. But I said 4.
For the bonus one.
Shit.
Name 3 reasons to pull your pants down.
Sex. Changing room. Gym. Sorry.
Gym again? Why do you want to put your pants on the gym? You can't be that broad, bro.
Booty call. Whatever.
That's the same thing.
Okay.
Name 3 reasons to pull your pants down.
Piss, shit, and doctor checking your butt.
Facts.
I could have said
True
piece of
story.
shit. The first thing that came to my mind is sex.
What about to change your clothes?
I can't say sex because you already said it.
Oh, yeah.
That's why.
No, but I'm so sad I didn't say piece of shit.
Yeah. I was just looking like, wait.
Really? Sex? Really? Oh my god.
You know what you're thinking of.
Oh my god, I don't know about this one. Okay. Name 3 ways you deal with a hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid? What's a hemorrhoid?
It's a thing that goes in your butt. He didn't know. Hold on. He didn't know. You gotta explain what a hemorrhoid is first.
People in the movie.
Yeah, pretty much. But it hurts.
Okay, screw this question. Hold up. So,
He's lying. He had a hemorrhoid. He's acting like he didn't know what it is.
That's what it was?
what?
What's a hemorrhoid?
Name 3 things you pop.
What?
Name 3 things you pop.
Pimples, bottles, eyebrows.
You pop your
Oh, your
eyebrow.
eyebrows? Can you please demonstrate?
Hold on. We have to see this.
Show us how you pop your eyebrows. Name 3 things you don't want to find on your body.
Pimples, scar, some sort of STD.
Alright, give it to him.
Which will never happen. Because I'm committed. I'm licking the sauce.
Name 3 good wives.
Name 3 good wives though.
Wait, hold on, pause.
Vibes.
No. I'll give you another one. Name 3 things you cannot resist.
Oh, booty. Food.
Did you say booty?
Yeah. Food. And good lips.
He's a bad boy.
There's only one thing on his mind.
Clearly he's mentioned sex and booty in this rapid fire round.
Well, he didn't finish in 3 seconds, so you can steal.
Oh really?
I mean, 5 seconds.
What was the question again?
Name 3 things you cannot resist.
Food, so dessert, and love. Ooh.
Lover man.
Love!
Alright, back to Senthi. This one's a good one. Name 3 female body parts.
Come on, you know this.
Oh, boobs, ass, and like lips.
I think you see the other body part, bro.
Oh yeah, I missed the main one. I'll give you that one. You can explain to your wife after.
Listen, I'm following off you, man.
Okay, you guys have 4-4. This is the last round.
Oh wait, we're tied?
Yeah.
Damn.
Name 3 reasons you fart.
Bad stomach, bad food, and stomach problems. I don't know, I fucking said the same thing.
Yeah. Alright, done. So we'll keep going. Name 3 people who should keep their shirts on.
Senthi? That's it. There's 3 Senthis.
Okay. Name 3 things you flush down the toilet.
Shit! I said
Okay, go.
Okay, shit, piss, and vomit.
Okay, you got that. So he's the one. So this guy has to
Get up and pose.
Yeah, do a dance.
Show your shirt. Did they pull your shirt out? Why, man?
Pull it up, Paul.
Pull it out.
He can't. His hands are too
Next
spicy.
slip.
I like to pull it up.
I need to wash the short though.
It's not even dirty right now.
I don't know whatever context you guys are thinking.
Okay.
But...
So Senthi, you're the winner, which means since you are the loser of this game, your punishment is to have a spoon of this jerk sauce. And you have to take it in one gulp. Like you can't
How do you take that in one gulp?
you just have to.
Trying to burn my throat right now? What if it doesn't go
Let
down?
him show it to the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Show the camera.
Here.
Let
No,
him
you
show.
show it.
Let me see it first.
I can't even smell it because my nose is clogged up as it is.
Do
This
it.
guy's crying for deep. Okay, go. Okay, one gulp. Like you're taking.
Could I have water so it goes down smoothly? Like I want to drink it first, and then because I feel like it's dry right now.
Okay, so you need a cup of water.
Just to.
Yeah, I ain't giving you the whole thing. Just drink half.
Okay,
That's good.
Okay.
throat's clear now. Okay.
And STDs. There you go.
Get this on camera, guys. Everything he's saying, okay? Everything he's mentioned today.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright. Whose stomach is that?
Mine.
It's so bad.
And
Not bad.
yeah.
You know what? If you say not bad, let me try it.
Try it.
I'll try it.
No, it's actually not bad. Prada konja light but it's actually not that bad.
How's the flavor though?
It's actually pretty good. I like that. Like very heavy.
Do it.
One bite.
Yeah. No, the whole thing.
Yeah, sorry, like one.
Yeah, one gulp.
Cheers.
I don't think he can
Cheers.
handle it though.
He can.
It's okay. Go.
It's slowly
I just love his
burning.
reaction.
Oh, he's bleeding on his tongue. That's his fault.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Whose stomach is
Mine again.
It's like it's crying.
Bro, don't keep it in there. Swallow
I
it.
already did. After I mix it up.
It's slowly burning in my throat.
Oh, burn my throat though.
Yeah.
Give me that.
But wait a bit more.
Better mix for sure.
Yeah, your face is actually getting pretty sweaty.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Is
yeah.
Oh, okay. This concludes our episode number 6 of Model Hot Seat. Thank you, Pradeep and Raavanan Senthi for being here today.
Thank you for having us. Honestly, this is a great platform for us to kind of promote our project. So thank you for that. Initially, when we reached out to her, that was our whole point. Like we wanted a platform to showcase, I guess, not only our project but any future projects we have. This is a perfect platform to kind of do that and get more exposure. So thank you for that. Thank you for accepting us.
Accepting you.
show.
So with that said, check out Unruly Behavior on YouTube and Vimeo. No, we're in this little
I didn't even see my thing. He's cut me off. I
never have a voice.
Yo,
I never get a
if you
chance,
think
man.
about it, he has 2-3 deep ass moments in this whole.
Like,
yo, make
I
sure you
never
put those in,
get
though.
a chance.
Okay, guys,
Sole.
you get the closing. Get the closing.
Okay, I'll get the closing then. Fine.
No, this is the
Oh,
closing.
this is the closing.
Fine.
You know,
Yo.
thank you so much for having us. Once again for having us here.
No problem.
I think this is a very important, you know, especially on this red carpet. Like, I don't know, maybe
From IKEA.
Why? Why do you have to pull out your red carpet right now?
Take 3.
Take 3. I just wanted to say something. Thank you for having us here. I'm trying to be serious, man. Please. This is just one glass shot.
You're an actor. Keep going, yo. Forget
Yeah, you got this, bro.
You got this.
I got this, but you guys know.
Okay, ready?
You're an actor.
Snap out of it. Snap out of it.
I just wanted to say something.
Hold on. I think my belly was sticking out. One second. You gotta be like, wait, 3, 2, 1.
Don't breathe for 10 seconds.
I'm not even drunk, bro. This fucking the spicy thing got me high. I'm not even like.
Hiya, cut away. Okay, go.
Ulle na ya.
Okay, go.
I just wanted to say something. Thank you so much for having us here, especially on this platform. I think it's very important to guide the future generation to understand that there's dreams that could always come true. Especially us being on this red carpet right now, it's a special moment for us.
Sorry. Did you see me try? I was trying so hard.
Don't say red carpet.
Don't mention this, bro. Okay, I tried so hard from the beginning to stay quiet.
Yo, you're crying. You're crying. You gotta wipe your tears?
Did you want to say something?
Okay, come on. Okay, let it. Okay, this is gonna be the last thing. Let's start funny.
I just wanted to say something. Thank you so much for having us on this platform. I think it's very important. I think this little video would,
I'm sorry. I'm anticipating red carpet.
No, I was actually good, and then I felt like my nose was slowly dripping. And I'm like, this can't show on camera right now.
This red carpet means something to us. What I'm trying to say is,
Let's laugh it up.
What I'm trying to say is like we're just look it up, please.
Okay. We gotta do
You
that.
got this. Just don't talk about the red wall. Okay, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Action.
If I was a director, and it was like, I would have been cheating if we fucking went this long time. You know how many fucking cuts we did right now?
Like, for example, this red carpet right here.
You want to do the scene by yourself, yo? You stay here by yourself. We'll go upstairs.
Game time, come on.
Yeah. Okay.
Guys, we need your support. Game time, let's do this. Even if you're just in the beginning, I got this.
Just like how ModelMeUp has us on her red carpet show, one day I want to inspire young kids to be, getting on their own red carpets in the future. So I think this right here is a starting moment to something big. But like I said, this unruly behavior is something that you must watch on your TV in a cinematic way, and the experience will be different compared to any other short film that's going to be coming out soon. So
thank you for that. And with that said, that concludes our model hot seat number 6. See you next time, guys.
take care.
Name 3 nicknames for penis.
Cock. Yo, it's too spicy. I can't fucking focus, bro.
Don't lie.
Don't give him time, bro. Give me
Name 3 nicknames for penis.
Dick, hammer, and like penis. I mean, no, wiener.
I died. Oh,
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, you got
How do you know all these names for penis?
The most funniest episode of Model Hot Seat, actually.
Really? Listen. You know, I just said really. Don't put that in.